Okay, so what I'm going to do today is just examine some of the structures on your hand of where you might be having some pain. So is it okay if I touch your wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to feel around here first. Okay, now can I have you bring your thumb up to the sky like this? I'm just going to feel in here. All right. Now I'm going to move your wrist a little bit as I feel a bone. Okay. So since this was your injured side, I'm just going to compare on this side to see if you feel anything different. Okay, can you bring your thumb up again? All right, and then same thing, I'm just going to move your wrist a little bit. Okay. So next, I just want to see your active motion. So can I have you bring your hands towards your face? Good, okay, and now how about bring them down like this? All right. And now can you bring your thumbs in towards you? Good. And now your pinkies away from you. Good. Okay. So it looks like you're a little bit limited on that side. So I'm just going to test some muscle strength to see if you're lacking in any areas. So can I have you bring your wrists up like this? And I'm just going to pull down. Don't let me move you, okay? Hold, 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 hold. Good. Relax. Now can I have you turn your wrists over like this and bring them up? I'm going to do the same thing. Don't let me move you, okay? Hold, 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 hold. Good. Relax. Okay, so it looks like you're a little bit weaker on this side. So I'm just going to test some specific muscles to see. So the first thing I want you to do is bring your wrists up towards you and then tilt it down a little bit. I'm just going to pull you and don't let me move you, okay? Ready? Hold, 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 hold. Good. Relax. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to do the same position of your wrist like this, and then I'm going to have you lean forward, so that kind of takes out the longer muscle so I can test the shorter muscle. Ready? Hold, 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 hold. Good. Relax. Okay, one more. I'm going to have you flip your wrist over like this. I'll have you bring it up, and then tilt it down with your thumb a little bit. Okay, same thing. Don't let me move you. Ready? Hold, 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 hold. Good. Okay, well that's all I have to look at.
All right, so now that we've done a little bit of outpatient of the wrist, I'd like to discuss some interventions that we could potentially do with you. So the first one I want to talk about is some manual therapy, which is I'm going to do a wrist distraction. So if you could just put your wrist out like this, and what this is going to help is improve motion in all directions as well as just general pain. Okay, so I'm going to stabilize here. I'm going to come here and grab the distal wrist, and I'm just going to provide a force toward me, okay? Holding. You should feel movement in the joint there. Yeah? Does that feel okay?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Do that a few times. Alright, now if you just want to turn your wrist over, we can do the same thing here, distract, and then just start to move in to both flexion and extension to provide a nice stretch and improve range of motion, okay? So these are things you can do yourself at home. So for as far as the distraction goes, come here, just prop your elbow up, grab the distal wrist, and just like I said, pull toward you. Yeah, you should feel some movement right through here.
Yep.
All right, and then as far as stretching goes, there are also things that you can do by yourself. So if you want to stretch the extensors, which is this part of your arm, you're going to just make a fist. You can keep your fingers straight and pull down right in the middle. Yeah. You should feel a nice stretch here. Yeah?
Yep. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, hold it for 10 seconds or so. And then we can flip. And now we're going to pull down. Yeah, bend your finger. Pull down. And then you should feel a nice stretch.
Yep.
Okay.
Feels good.
So these are both things you can do at home.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to move into some strengthening exercises. No, excuse me. We're going to have one more range of motion exercise for you. So if you could just put your hands together like this, clasp like that. So your right is injured, so we're going to use our left hand, and we're going to just move our right into both extension and then pull back into flexion. So all motion should be coming from your left hand, but forcing the right into a certain direction, okay? You can, once you get to a certain end range, you can use your left hand to provide a little pressure, stress the joint a little bit, okay? And then same thing, pulling back, yeah. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Not bad. Good. So again, something you can do at home. All right, and now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move into the strengthening exercises. Just to get the general motion down, I want your elbow propped here. We're gonna move into flexion. Good. And back to extension. Okay, so just do that a couple times to get the motion down. All right, and now we're gonna add some resistance.
Okay.
So if you want to use the weight, good. Good. All right, and just to progress it even further, once you get to an end range, so say you're going to go into extension, I can try to push you into flexion. Don't let me move you. Okay, ready? Hold, 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 and relax. Okay, same thing if you want to move into flexion. I'm going to try to pull you up, don't let me move you. Ready? Hold, 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 and relax. Good. So, again, something you can use at home. You can buy a small dumbbell. And to get more resistance to yourself, once you're in range, you yourself can come down and try to not let this hand push on that. Okay. Great. Yep. Just like that. All right. So the last exercise I want to discuss with you today is what's called a PNF diagonal. It's a little more complicated, but basically what it involves is motion at both the shoulder, which includes the shoulder, elbow, and wrist joint. This is going to be for your more functional activities such as brushing your teeth, combing your hair, eating, and really emphasizing that wrist motion that's involved in those activities, okay? So basically what it is, like I said, is you're going to pretend like you're brushing your hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my shoulder flex, my elbow flex, and my hand is going to face me. So it's going to be like this, okay? Like that, okay? Coming up, notice how my elbow is flexed, shoulders flexed, wrist facing toward me. And then once you're done brushing your hair, you're going to throw it away. Notice shoulders going back, elbow extension, and my hand is going back toward the floor. Okay, so essentially it's like this. So I find it easier if you're pretending you're doing something like brushing your teeth and throwing your toothbrush down. Okay? So let's try that. Stand up and try that a couple times. Yes, good. Yep. Good. Yeah, really emphasizing that wrist motion because that's what we're working here, okay? So toward you, away. Toward you, away. Very nice. All right, just to make it a little harder, I have a TheraBand here.
Okay.
So essentially what you're doing is just the same. This will just provide a little resistance. Still, everything's the same.
Okay.
Very good. Yep. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
That's all I have for you.